Today we'll discuss on the angle formula. Okay, angle formula. I'll just okay. So we'll discuss on the angle formula. What is angle formula? How we measure the angle formula, and also we'll discuss on one of the problem. Okay, we'll try to solve that particular problem. What are the different formulas we are going to use in this? So before that, let's understand how an angle is formed. What are the different entities involved in angle formation, right? So an angle is formed when two rays intersect at a common endpoint. Let's say there is a one ray, this one ray is one, and this is second ray. So these two are intersecting at one particular point. This is called, okay, this the angle which is forming is called angle. You know, the distance between these two is denoted as theta, that is angle. So let me draw it here. For example, as the definition says, an angle is formed when two rays intersect. This is one ray and this is another ray. When this one ray and second ray intersect, when two rays are intersecting, this the gap is the angle. uh, Intersecting at a common point. This is the common point, and the angle. This is the distance is called angle. So I hope you got what exactly the angle is. Angle is nothing but the distance between these two, and these rays also known as arms, arm 1 and arm 2, they also called as arms, and the point where these two intersect is called vertex. The point where these two intersect is called vertex, right? So, and also the angle is represented by theta. Theta is the angle. Representation of the angle is theta. So we pronounce it as theta, that is theta. So these are the arms, one arm and two second arm, or the sides of the angle. They are also called as sides of the angle. Now the measurement, how the angles are measured. Angles are measured in two different measurements. One is degree and another is radians. Degree is represented by this small zero on top of the number, and radian is represented by RAD, rad. Okay, as you can see, you know that 90 degree, right? This is called degree representation, degree measurement. Okay, this is radian. Radian is the pi, you know, 2 pi radian and all. So that is called the radian representation. So degree representation and the radian representation of the measurement of the two between two lines. So this is how it is, the basics of. Then we'll move on to this one. Here we can see there are what are the different types of angles. Okay. There are different types of angle. One is double angle, for half angle, compound angle, and interior angle. So we'll look into one by one. So double angle. Double angle is nothing but when you know the two lines are intersect at the common point. This particular point, the angle which forms is the double angle, and we calculate this angle using these formulas. So sine 2a, the angle to measure this 2a is sine 2a is equal to 2 sine a cos a. Cos 2a is cos square a minus sin square a. Tan 2a is 2 tan a by 1 minus tan square a. Okay, and yeah, so and also we can represent in many different ways. For now, remember these basic formulas. And then half angle formula. Half angle is nothing but if this is a, okay, this is arm 1, this is arm 1, and this is arm 2, and these are intersecting at the common point, that is vertex V. Okay, and the angle which is forming is A. Entire angle is A. If there is another arm which is emerging exactly between these two arms, the angle which is forming from the adjacent arm is a half angle, A by 2, right? A by 2, here also A by 2. So what is the formula for this is sine A by 2 is equal to plus or minus under root 1 minus cos A divided by 2. Cos A by 2 is equal to plus or minus under root 1 plus cos A divided by 2. And tan A by 2 is equal to plus or minus 1 minus cos A divided by 1 plus cos A. Sin by cos, and just if you just calculate, you will get 1 by 1 minus cos A by 1 minus 1 plus cos A. So these are the half angle formula. Now we'll calculate the compound angle formula. Compound angle formulas like sin A plus B by sin A cos B plus cos A sin B. Cos A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Tan A plus B is equal to tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. And the interior angle formula. So this is something just to know, that is if there is a square, okay, and the angle which is formed adjacent sides is these inside the shape is called interior angles. What is the form? No, angle which is forming inside the shape, right? For a regular polygon with n sides, sum of interior angle is equal to n minus 2 into 180 degrees. Each angle is n minus 2 into 180 degrees divided by n. So just remember this is just random formula. Let's example. Let's like n is the sides of the polygon. Let's say for a square it is 1, 2, 3, 4 sides. N is equal to 4. We should get the answer as 90 degree. Let's see, 4 minus 2 into 180 degree divided by 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 by 4 is 2. 2 180 is 90. So this is how this is the 90 degree for square. N is equal to 90 degree. So this is, when the all sides are equal and all angles are equal, then we'll get the exact angle between the inside interior angle. So let's move on to a example. Let's understand the question first. Find the central angle theta. What is the central angle theta of a sectoral segment in a circle if the arc length is 5 pi and the radius is 6 units, right? What they have given, let's say this is a circle and this is the vertex V, and they have given the radius, that is r is equal to 6 units, right? And they also given, okay, they also given the arc is 5 pi. Okay, arc is 5 pi. They're asking to find the angle theta. What is the angle theta? So how to find it? This is a double angle formula. We need to apply the double angle formula here. We know that arc length, or we know that angle theta is equal to arc s, arc divided by radius, that is arc divided by radius, right? So and also there is another formula, theta is equal to, okay, what is the another formula, guys? Any guesses? So this is arc length, okay, arc into 360 degree divided by 2 pi radius. That is the let's say arc as s, okay, s into 360 divided by 2 pi r. Okay, now we know s value and we know r value. I just put it here. Let's just apply. S is 5 pi into 360 degree divided by 2 pi into r is 6 units, right? R is 6 units. Pi cancels. 6 6 and 2 30. So what is the angle? 5 3 is 50. 150, and it is in degrees, so 150 degrees. So the final answer is theta is equal to 150. So we got the answer here. So this is the same as that answer. So here what they have done is they have converted the values into radian and then they have calculated, but we have already this particular formula to convert it. So we directly applied it here. That's it. So this is the formula to this is how we calculate the this one angle. Thank you so much. If you have any question, if you want to discuss any particular uh, question or geometry or any other math topic, physics topic, science topic, let me know in the comments. I'll try to make a video on that. Thank you so much.